I know it's an ugly word, but this is another form of segregation.
It is.
We fought hard, and to, in this day and age, still be forced to the service entrance, to the separate but unequal entrance, is simply unexcusable. And we can do better.
I feel like the bond could create a foundation that gave everyone an equal playing ground, that there was a safe space intended to meet the needs of every single student on our campus, whether that's a wellness room for kids with sensory issues or emotional distress, or that's a ramp so that the student in a wheelchair could still be in the program with his friends on stage or have access to the playground. I think it would make the opportunities limitless for every student, no matter what barriers stand in their way. And it's time that we eliminate the barriers stopping the people in South Phoenix from excelling and living up to the potential they deserve and can.
I am here as an accessibility consultant. I was paralyzed 15 years ago, and I'm a full-time wheelchair user. We know that 1 in 4 people live with a disability of one sort or another. And I think that full integration is the biggest challenge. I think the challenge that we face is attitude, to recognize that individuals can succeed and that individuals want to have an integrated experience similar to what a typical person might have around them.
I think being a parent of a child with disabilities has made it extremely difficult because we're constantly being hit with barriers. And there's not resources because it is a community that's often marginalized. Less resources are allocated, so those who have more barriers and challenges get lost in the system. And so when that's your child and it's your job to advocate and do anything for them, it's hard that there become some barriers you just can't overcome, not without assistance and other people acknowledging that there is a barrier and it is denying you and your family access.
I'm a grown-up and I'm pretty experienced at this, but let's see. All right, the door's heavy. I have nothing on my lap. And coming out would be entirely different. And the odds that I'm going to catch my fingers in the hinge pulling in, that's pretty great. So
We want to be with his friends, and it's a 40-person group. The only seating we have is with 5 seats and wheelchair section. So I carry his 90 pounds on my shoulder and I walk up the stairs, 3 bleachers, and we sit with our friends. But the heavier he gets and the older I become, not that I'm getting older, but it's becoming challenging. And now I'm realizing there's some things I can't do. And as a mom, having to face that for the first time, that physically I can't eliminate the barriers, that's hard.
And shouldn't have to do.
there are dignity issues,
Yeah.
right? There are safety issues, there are health issues. It hurts. It physically hurts. What happens if once we get up there, I want to leave? I want to go to the bathroom. I want to get a soda. I want to go sit and talk to that cutie, right? We can't fix the past. We have to do forward from today, moving onward, and we can, as long as we open our mind and we're willing to do it.
To reimagine our community, having everything it needs to flourish with your yes on the Roosevelt Schools bond. It's our first step together to making this community grow even stronger.